It's now 6 p.m. on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2009. This meeting will come to order. Welcome to the 279th Annual Reorganization of the Pequannock Township Council. In accordance with the requirements of New Jersey's Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this reorganization meeting was filed in the office of the Township Clerk, posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building and on the Township website. Notice was also transmitted via fax and email to the Suburban Trends, the Record, and the Daily Record newspapers. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for a prayer and a moment of silence in honor of those who serve our nation.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Most gracious Providence, we ask that you bless this governing body with an abundance of wisdom and understanding so that every deliberation will result in actions which will promote the common good and the general welfare for all the people of Pequannock Township. Amen.
Amen.
Does anybody want to come and sit down? There's a couple seats over here. All right. Before we get started with the agenda, I'd like to welcome some of our visiting dignitaries. Senator Kristen Corrado, Freeholder Deborah Smith, Freeholder Thomas Mastrangelo, Freeholder Heather Darling, County Clerk Ann Grassi, Sheriff James Gannon. We have our Municipal Republican Party Chairman Rob Cascone, who's also representing Morris County Republican Chairman Ron DeFilippis. And I believe at least one former councilman, Councilman Jay Vanderhoff, former Councilman Jay Vanderhoff is here. If I missed anybody, I'm really sorry. Would any of you like to say a few words before we...
Happy New Year.
Perfect.
I wanted to just say thank you and congratulations to all the winners, but I was running too, and it was without the help of your council people, and without your help, I might not be standing here tonight. So I just want to know that I really appreciate everything that Pequannock Township did during the election, and I want to really congratulate all of the council people that are here and your new councilwoman who's coming up, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all through the year. Thank you.
From me, Happy New Year, best of luck to your council, and best of luck to the town of Pequannock going forward.
Anybody else? Proceeding with the agenda then, the following is a statement of determination issued by the Board of County Canvassers relative to the election held on the 6th day of November 2018 in the Township of Pequannock, County of Morris, and State of New Jersey for the election of certain municipal officers. The Board does determine that at said election, Kyle Russell, Melissa Florence Lynch, and Richard Phelan were duly elected to the office of Township Council for a term of 4 years. This statement dated the 16th day of November 2018 bears the signature of the Chairman of the Board of County Canvassers and has been signed and sealed by John Watasik, Deputy Morris County Clerk. The oath of office will now be administered to our newly elected and re-elected council members. Mrs. Russell.
Do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States.
That I will support
support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially, and justly perform all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Pequannock Township Council Member,
Pequannock Township Council Member,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Mrs. Lawrence Lynch?
I state your name.
I, Melissa Florence Lynch,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Pequannock Township Council Member,
of Pequannock Township Council Member
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
Mr. Phelan?
My two running mates.
I,
I,
state your name,
Richard Phelan,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
and will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly
and justly
perform
perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Pequannock Township Council Member
of the Pequannock Township Council Member
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my abilities.
so help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
And now the roll call. Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Here.
Mr. Hurd?
Here.
Mr. Cole?
Here.
Mr. Phelan?
Here.
Mrs. Russell?
Here.
The required quorum being present to conduct formal action, the first order of business this evening is the selection of a member of the Township Council to serve as mayor for the year 2019. Is there a motion from the council?
I'll make a motion to nominate Mr. Cole to serve as mayor.
I'll second that motion.
Are there any other nominations for mayor? Hearing none, is there any discussion? There being no discussion on the motion to elect Mr. Cole as mayor for the year 2019. Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd?
Yes.
Mr. Cole?
Yes.
Mr. Phelan?
Yes.
Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Congratulations, the oath of office will now be administered.
Bible. And Ben?
I'd just like to say, if I may, David Cole, I'm Sheriff Jim Gannon, the Sheriff of Morris County. I'm very honored to be here today, and I'm equally as honored that Dave Cole selected me to issue the oath of office. But if I think of David Cole, a guy who has been in this town his whole life, I think of issues that affected vulnerable populations in our community. I see the police department here, and they know the vulnerable populations are people that are heroin addicted. The opioid problem, issues of mental health, issues with food and food insufficiency, even in a beautiful county like Morris. And his work with the Boys Club and the Girls Club. He's a guy who bleeds this town's colors. Truly, we're in the mother of Morris County, as they say, Pequannock Township, and he bleeds with this town. He will he'll raise the bar in this town. I'm convinced of that, so good things on the horizon in 2019. God bless you, David. Wish you the best. Please place your left hand on the Bible and raise your right hand. I, David G. Cole,
I, David G. Cole,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state,
and in this state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of the office
all the duties of the office
of Pequannock Township Mayor,
of Pequannock Township Mayor,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Mayor. I don't know if you heard that when they announced his name. You heard the fire department give him a shot? You hear that? Thank you.
Carol, you got some? Thank you. No, this for you. Thank you. Congratulations.
Going to sit down.
I would just like to thank my Aunt Sharon and Uncle Ed for coming tonight, all of my friends and family for being here tonight, all of our dignitaries for being here tonight. It's greatly appreciated. I'd like to thank the police department for showing their support for all of us, because it was a rare occasion that all of us are going to end up being sworn in tonight. So we thank you, we support you, and I know you guys support us. So at this time, Lieutenant Commune, Captain Commune will just like this, just say it quick.
I'm glad a lot of people cleared out, so. For people that don't know me, I'm Lieutenant Dan Commune. I'm filling in for Chief Brian Spring tonight, our leader. Unfortunately, he was not able to attend due to his ongoing fight with the MDS diagnosis that he had. He wanted to be here, but he cannot be around large crowds, so he asked me to come and speak for a minute. Like I said, I am going to keep it short. He wanted to send his congratulations to the mayor, Mayor Cole, and the council. As you can see, our police department is fully in support of his council and the mayor. I want to say that we've worked together for a number of years now, and it's been a great working relationship. With the council coming back for another full year, I'm confident that we're going to continue a great working relationship to make this town the best it can be. It's a great town. So congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dan. Okay, the next order of business is selection of the member of Township Council to serve as deputy mayor for the year 2019. Is there a motion?
I'd like to make a motion to elect, whatever it is, Brian Hurd.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Are there any other nominations? Is there any discussions? There being none, the clerk will please call the roll.
On the motion to select Councilman Hurd as deputy mayor, Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd?
Absolutely.
Mr. Phelan?
Yes.
Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Mayor Cole?
Yes. Please administer the oath of deputy mayor. And we have freeholder Deborah Smith to do that.
Make sure I have the right one. First of all, good evening, Pequannock. It's my pleasure and honor to be here to swear in Ryan. Ryan was born in Children's Hospital in Pequannock, and he makes Pequannock his home still. He's a soccer coach, Little League, Boy Scouts? Boy Scouts too, and I see you've got a couple of Scouts.
Yeah, I've got a couple of them right here.
And, he really, he represents Pequannock because he is Pequannock. And I think that's really key. Would you introduce your family?
This is my lovely wife, Jennifer. Peyton, my little guy. Toby, my middle guy. And Riley, my oldest.
Great.
3 boys, watch out.
Yeah. So I need glasses, even though I do appreciate the big font.
I need them too, just so you know.
All right. Ready? I, Brian Hurd, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States
That I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same
and allegiance to the same,
and to the governments established in the United States
and to the governments established in the United States
and in this state
and in the state,
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
and justly perform
all the duties of the office
of Pequannock Township Deputy Mayor
of Pequannock Township Deputy Mayor,
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
That's a signature.
Chicken scratch, should have been that.
I do the same.
There's just one other person that I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank Jay Vanderhoff. I ran with Jay 6 years ago, and if it wasn't probably for running with Jay, I probably wouldn't be sitting up here tonight. So thank you, Jay, and you're truly missed up here. All right, the next order of business is appointments by the town council. The appointments are listed on the agenda, items 8A through 8QQ.
I guess these guys aren't interested in that.
Thanks for coming, guys. Thanks. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on the appointments from council members? No. Is there a motion from council to approve the appointments?
I'll make a motion to approve the appointments.
Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Roll call?
On the motion to approve the appointments, Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd?
Yes.
Mr. Phelan?
Yes.
Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Mayor Cole?
Yes. Next order of business is designation of township council liaisons for 2019. The proposed list of liaison assignments are listed on the agenda as items 9A through 9L. Is there any discussion or designation from council members? Is there a motion to approve the designation?
I'll make a motion to approve the designation of the Township Council's liaisons for the year 2019.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Roll call, please.
Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd?
Yes.
Mr. Phelan?
Yes.
Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Mayor Cole?
Yes. The next item on the agenda is number 10, additional resolutions. Ms. Marsh, will you please read the resolutions by title?
For the council's consideration, beginning with designating official newspapers, establishing meeting dates and fee for meeting notices, adopting the 2019 temporary budget, adopting the 2019 temporary debt service budget, authorizing the cancellation of small property tax refunds, delinquent charges, and fees, establishing the rate of interest and penalties to be charged on delinquent taxes, providing for fees for tax sale certificate redemption calculations, authorizing the issuance of duplicate tax sale certificates, authorizing a fee of $25 for each notice of tax sale, designating depositories for special accounts, designating depositories for township funds, authorizing petty cash for the township clerk, the police chief, and the recreation department, authorizing change funds for court administrator, collector of taxes, utility collector, and health department, authorizing investment of idle funds and fund transfers, authorizing a facsimile stamp, authorizing night depositories, designating the certifying agent for public employee retirement system and police and fire retirement system, and establishing the rate for employment of off-duty police officers for the year 2019.
Are there any questions or comments on the resolutions from council?
Yeah. Authorizing a facsimile stamp? Really?
That's just stuff.
All right.
It has to say Pequannock Township on the header.
There you go.
Any other questions? Is there a motion to approve these resolutions?
I'll make that motion to approve additional resolutions A through Q. R.
I'll second.
Okay, roll call, please.
Mrs. Florence Lynch?
Yes.
Mr. Hurd?
Yes.
Mr. Phelan? Yep. Mrs. Russell?
Yes.
Mayor Cole?
Yes. Next item on the agenda is number 11, announcements of mayor's appointments. The following appointments are made to the Planning Board. Class 2 member, Environmental Commission, Jeffrey Mormillo. The Environmental Commission, regular member, Thomas E. Andrea. Regular member, Ralph DeBono. Alternate number 1, Spencer Andrea. Youth Advisory member, Nina Sadarkrick. Hope I said that right. Environmental Commission Chair, Thomas L. Newman. The Library Board of Trustees, Mayor Designee, Councilwoman Russell. Trustee, Joyce Ford Mueller. Trustee, Nancy Reish. To the Morris County CDRS, regular member, Councilwoman Florence Lynch. Alternate will be Councilman Cole. To the Shade Tree Commission, regular member, Michael Tizio. Regular member, Stacy Ann Webb. There are no votes on these appointments. Next on the agenda is number 12, the announcements of manager's appointment. Mr. Brewer.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This evening, I have 11 appointments to make. As Township Engineer, Joseph Golden. Director of Public Works, Mark Struble. Plumbing Subcode Official, Christopher Gibbons. Chief of Police, Brian Spring. Director of Health and Human Services, Peter Coriel. Electrical Subcode Official, Carmine Agostinelli. I apologize if I got that one wrong. Fire Code Sub-Official Robert Grant, Fire Official Robert Westdyke, Zoning Officer Jill Hartman, Director of Finance Lori Tarnagurski, Fire Department Chief for 2019 Christopher Bell.
Okay, the next item on the agenda is number 14, public comment. Individuals are requested to limit their comments to 3 minutes. If anyone wishes to address the council, please wait to be recognized, come to the microphone, and provide your name and address for the record. Anyone out there? No? There being no further business, is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
See you.
Meeting adjourned at 6:27?
8 and change.